Hello, my lovely Taurus. If you would like a personal reading, my email will be in the description box. So, I hear this is where you're meant to be. You're about to go into a season that is going to travel, that you are going to travel to places that you are meant to be. Okay? I feel like, and I hear being proud, like you're going to be more proud of yourself. I see you, some of you being way more spiritual, and what I mean by that, you could pray a lot. Some of you, I hear stepping stones. It wasn't easy. Wherever you are now, it wasn't easy for you to get here. It was stepping stones. And you, or your job was to create a life with a path that had the least resistance. And I also hear like strengthening your communication skills. So if you had a cycle, you could have went through some things, baby, with some people. And with that, you learned how to, number one, I hear generate more wealth. So if you are interested in building more wealth, you're gonna see that what you have up here, the wishes that you have up here, the thoughts that you have up here are in alignment with the universe. So you are being led. You are being led. And I see people like fleeing from you. It just means that you're going into a season that you had to sacrifice to get here. This season cost you friends, family, spending habits, limited thoughts, doubts, fears. Like you had to do a lot in order for you to get here, like a stepping stone. I hear the same thing, stepping stone, for you to finally reach to more, like climbing up a ladder. That's the way that I see it for you. I feel like even if there were people in your past who you could have felt hurt you, I just heard the word irrelevant. It's going to be so irrelevant because I hear like I finally found what was meaningful to me. I finally found what was blocking me. So more meaning, feeling more meaningful, feeling more purposeful. The blockages is being cleared off of your path so that you can just go straight towards it. I hear void. You felt a void inside of you for so long. And I hear matrimony and doom. Some of you had to go through a divorce in order for you to get this new beginning, new love, new life. You could have been with somebody who was costing you. You could have been with somebody who wasn't supporting you and didn't have like the education or the knowledge, or their mindset could have been very fixed. You could have been very like about growth and learning and being more, and this person could have been very stubborn, very stuck in their ways, and very fixed. And this is why you had to separate, because you elevated above them. You could have been a person who was very limited as well, and very restricted and very blocked, and that's probably why you even attracted this person. But as soon as you freed yourself, it created a breakdown of the relationship. You couldn't relate to that person the same no more, because you weren't the same anymore. And that's what you're going to find out, Taurus. You're going to start to realize like you don't even relate to certain people anymore. It's just not who you are anymore. You've learned a lot, and you have so much knowledge and wisdom that you would like to spread around to people. You love to help people. So I hear your mother. Your mother could have been the same way. Your mother loved to help people, and you took that spirit from her. All right, so let's see what's going on. I knew it. An ending, and getting the recognition and reward that you deserve. I hear losing attachments to your past. If you were very attached to the past, or just attached to memories of the past, attached to pain from the past, it's like it's coming to an end. I knew it. having to address the shadow. Didn't I say that you had to sacrifice so much? You had to sacrifice your people. Like, what's in the shadow is like what's hidden, what's keeping me stuck, what's keeping me in this place. And if you Tauruses didn't get to this place of sacrifice, this is where Spirit wants you to be. They want you to be honest with yourself. They want you to look at yourself. What's keeping you from the light? What's hidden in the dark that you don't see? And it's going to come out. It's like revelations. I feel like you went through revelations already about people who truly just wasn't for you, that didn't have your back, who didn't have good intentions for you. It could have been people in your family, people in your friend group. It just seems like you had to get rid of a lot of things and triggers. You even had your own triggers that you had to address. Why does this hurt me? Why when people talk about this, or why when people do this, why does it piss me off? Why does it make me angry? Where is the source of my rage? What is the core of it? And who are these people who spiral me out of control emotionally? Who are the people who misunderstand me? And no matter how much I explain myself, they still just don't understand. What about the people who are not taking accountability? I'm trying to teach people things and they're not even open to learning or growing. They just want to take, but they don't want to. You could have been trying to put people in a position to learn so that they can get to where you at, so they can get on your level. It wasn't easy for you. You had to address all this. You had to clear out your closet, baby. Trapped in a closet. Baby, you don't have to open up that closet. Open up the closet and take the stuff out. That's what it seemed like you had to do. This is coming to an end. You ain't got to explain yourself to people. You wasn't the problem. You just weren't in alignment with them no more. I just heard, like, I have to watch my figure. Some of you guys are going to be watching your figure because you eating a lot of sweets. You're going to feel like, I need to watch my figure, watch what I put, you know, like you could be tempted to want to snack more. Let me see what was in your past. Let me see. And I also hear, like, I have a better understanding now. I think you're starting because of what you've been through in your past. Yeah. Planting new seeds, planting new harvests, praying for new outcomes. You planning, you praying, you trying to manifest something brand new for yourself. That's what happened in the past. You've been praying. And that's another thing. I feel like this is it. How come no matter how hard I work, no matter how much I pour in and pray, how come what I'm trying to manifest, what I've been praying for, how come it's not showing up in the magnitude that I wanted? What's blocking me? What's taking so long? You know? How come I'm praying and I'm intentional and I want this, but then I get that? Like, what's going on? Like, what's the holdup? Universe, do we need to sit down and go through this again? So they're just showing you what was affecting your harvest. Like, what habits, what thought patterns, what people, what belief systems did you have in place that was blocking your blessings? And that's why it all had to go. And that's sad too, because I hear, like, trying to tear you apart. Even if you were close to people, like if you had close relationships or best friends, it's like people would try to pull you apart. You probably noticed that as well. People being nosy. I even hear, like, nosy neighbors, all kinds of people trying to interfere. You could have had a connection too with a lot of nosy people that could have, a lot of naysayers, a lot of noise, a lot of outside influences that could have gotten to your partner's ears, a lot of lies, a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, a lot of jealousy, all kinds of stuff that could have ruined a connection or ruined your relationship with someone from the past. All right. So yeah, mentally conflicted. This is you just in your mind. And we all know that when you're in your mind, you don't accomplish anything but exhaustion. Being too analytical and too in your mind will cause you to overthink things and then stagnate your journey. You're gonna be happy because you are going to see, like, this is the most money that I made. As you start to shed whatever was blocking you and removing and releasing and making the sacrifices, you're going to see how your money starts to improve. That's just to show you that whatever was around you, whatever you've been doing, it's actually working. You're going to see lots of manifestations different from what you were going through last month. I knew it. And the future position is a firm foundation and achievements. Like, things are literally going to start to be smooth sailing. But they're smooth sailing because you got rid of all the distractions. You got rid of them. Let me see this for you. I hear happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. I think you're gonna be so overwhelmed. Emotions, just overwhelmed with joy, overwhelmed with, you can't believe it's finally happening for you. Just overwhelmed with excitement and joy that finally, I think that things took so damn long, and every time you try to build a foundation or build something with somebody, it came tumbling down, that you felt like, damn, I don't know if this will ever work. But it will. It will. And that's what addressing your shadow. You had to work through your fears. You couldn't ignore them anymore. You had to find out why they were there in the first place. This is why your journey took a little bit longer. You know? Yeah, the same card just came out. Work through your fears. And working through your fears is just like you asking yourself those questions, like, what's keeping me stagnant? What is it that I truly want? What is working against me and what is working for me? And that's just the way that you go through your fears. What's the worst case scenario? What if it didn't turn out the way? Then what? Like you being a problem solver and not allowing the noise in the background to overcrowd your judgment. Let me see about love. What partner is in your world? I even feel like if you had a partner in your world, if you had a separation, this is what caused the separation, for you to have to go within and figure out your fears. Yeah. Whoever you're with, they're trapped in their head about you. They're trapped in their head about, ooh, what the heck? What happened? What? You walked away from someone? Did you walk away from a commitment? Whoever the person is, they feel heartbroken. What happened? Someone feels very like heartbroken, and I even hear like it's obvious that you have someone else, or it's obvious that you must be putting your time and attention to someone else. And it's obvious that you might be like someone, whoever someone feels as if you aren't making the effort or putting in the time or attention. They feel really wary. They feel like you could possibly be A, sabotaging the connection, or B, they feel like you have someone else on the side. Someone feels brokenhearted. What is going on? And there is or was a potential for long term with this person. And they want to hear from you. They want your attention. They want your time. Yeah. I think you've been through cycles with this person. Whoever they are, they sprung and they can't stop thinking about you. So what happened? Something that had the potential to be long-term came to an end, but I don't know why. And they love your laugh, and they love your eyes. And if you've been intimate with them, they love that, and they're so proud of you. So hold up. What caused the ending in this connection? Or maybe they feel as if why are they brokenhearted? You try to friend zone them. You try to tell them that you just wanted to be friends. They haven't heard from you that much. Maybe you've just been focusing on yourself. You could have friend zoned them and didn't want a commitment right now. Or you could have walked away from this commitment because to focus more on yourself. You know? There was lots of insecurities that came in this connection. It's like they feel very disconnected from you. They remember the last thing that you said to them. They feel like this connection didn't turn out the way that they hoped it would. And for some of you, their friends could have seen you out with someone. Oh my God. Or it could be vice versa. If it's vice versa, I'm sure you'll put it in the comments, but that's what I see. Let me see. Tell me more about Taurus and their love life. That's what it shows. And if you did have an ending with like if you did have an ending with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, somebody could be sneaking away from the connection. Somebody could have been sneaky. Somebody could have snuck out this connection to go deal with somebody else. That's exactly what it shows. That's exactly what it shows. If there was an ending, someone did sneak away to be with someone else. So if that's how they feel about you, they could be very, very right. Or vice versa. All right. But I am going to go on to the extended. I'm going to go into your future position card to find out what's going on and give you some career messages and what's going to happen with your love life. All right. I send you so much love and light.